Alright guys, well this is a normal can of corn, and I have to be careful not to show whose can it is. I don't want to get in trouble with that, but this is one can of dehydrated corn that I have dehydrated here in my dehydrator at the house. And you can see there's a big difference. Now there's a few kernels missing because I have them over here in the bowl, but that's a huge difference in the amount of a dehydrated. Now, a lot of times they'll show dehydrating the corn, but they don't show rehydrating the corn. So this is the actual corn that has been dehydrated overnight in my house, and we have rehydrated it back up to this consistency. Now, you know, freeze-dried corn is going to come out better, but if you do it on your own, on the cheap, and this is a canned corn, it still comes out edible. Not bad. It plumps back up. I'd say 90% of it comes up decent and edible. So you haven't really lost anything. It's still there. Some of them are kind of shy. Some of them are crumbling. Not very bad. But if you wanted to use this corn as dehydrated and grind it and make your own corn meal, that would be a wonderful thing. The other thing is you got to think about storage. Now sometimes we go to the stores and we'll get a can of corn and it'll be dented or banged and you're kind of worried about it, or you can get it on sale really cheap. You could take those and dehydrate them with your dehydrator, and you could save your corn that way. Also, people have, you know, not enough room, so instead of storing this can, you can store 2 or 3 cans in this one little small jar. But imagine what you could fill up in a 2-liter soda bottle of corn. And all you've done is removed all the moisture out of it. So there's a big difference between the two of them once it's dehydrated and once it's rehydrated. So, I mean, that is the dehydrated, the rehydrated. So all I did was add this to boiling hot water. I took it off the tea kettle, poured it in here over the dehydrated water, and let it sit in a bowl for probably been in there about 45 minutes. So that's it. That's what it's come back to. Not too bad. There are a few fails in there. I mean, I'm not going to say it's all 100% looking great, because it's not. But I want you to be aware of the difference, that you can dehydrate and rehydrate your own corn to an edible consistency, or you can dehydrate and grind your own corn. But look at the size of the difference just in a can, how much is left. You know, this thing's not even as big as a can. There's quite a bit room left in there. So that's one can. This and this is one can of store-bought dehydrated corn that I dehydrated myself, and part of it that I rehydrated. I think it's important that we realize that it's not going to rehydrate perfectly, and it won't look like it came directly out of the can. But it is possible to do, and in some cases it may be feasible to do. I thought I'd give you that update because a lot of people don't show the rehydration of their stuff. So there you go. A couple other things I'm going to rehydrate so you get an idea on. And that's it. So enjoy the corn. You know, we don't really eat corn. You just kind of rent it space in your body for a while, don't you? Yum, 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 yum. Okay, see you later.